Hi all, my name is Saurabh Bhardwaj. I'm from HISP India and I'm going to give a demo on Android application for DHIS, that is DHIS2 event capture. So after this demo, you can see the functionality of basic functionality of Android application made for DHIS. So here is the APK I have installed from Play Store. We can see a logo on home screen, that is DHIS2 event capture. But if you want to install it, then we can go to Play Store. If you want to install on a new device, then we can we can search on Play Store. We can type event capture, or simply you can type DHIS. It will show all of the Android applications made for DHIS for different modules. So we will take DHIS to event capture, as I have already installed it on my device. So we can see two options: uninstall or open. So I will open it from here or from the home screen, like here. So this is the first activity which will comes up after we tap on the logo. So these are the three mandatory fields every user has to enter. This is first one is the instance or the URL. For demo, I can go with play.dhis2.org dev. You can type any, like for dev or for demo after org. So after that, username, admin, and password district. So suppose I have typed any wrong password here, then it will give an error like a wrong username or password. So now we are going to enter the right one, district. So we click on login. Now this is the first activity after we click on login. Here we have org unit assigned to that user admin and programs assigned to the corresponding org units. So it will take some time to fetch org units, as it is like metadata is loading from the server. What we can do is, if it like, we can go as it is already done here, or we have another option, like we can go to settings and we can, from here we can synchronize with server also. So as it is already came up here, we choose BO. So these are the programs we have assigned to that org unit. I'm going to show you first information campaign. So here is, you can notice that new button is activated, that is plus sign. So we have to click on that. Now the single event information for information campaign is opened, and we have to fill all the mandatory fields here. Like suppose report date is by default the today's date. Here we can enter coordinates also, latitude and longitude. So for that we have to make sure you have location enable on your smartphone. So if we like disable that, then it will won't work. You have to enter it manually, or you have to make it enable. So after that we can click on this button, the sign on the right side, so it fetches automatically. Now we have to enter all these fields. IC activity, that is information campaign activity. Suppose HIV prevention. Age, we can choose anyone, 22. Group type, formal. Topic, HIV prevention. Venue, suppose okay, any like health facility. So people reached, suppose 4. Now here we can see two buttons on top, complete and validate. So validate means it will check for validation. Suppose we empty the ICH field. Then if we click on validate, it will show that you have to enter the ICH field. So again, now if we check for validation, then it should be successful. Like, yeah, validation successful. So okay. Now we can go back, or we can complete if you complete click on complete, then the form will be submitted. But here you can notice that the recent form which we have filled, it comes up on the below. Earlier there was no form below that. So status is offline because it is not sent to server yet. What we can do, we can click on offline also, and we can click on this synchronization symbol, or it will send it to the server automatically after some time. So for now we can click on sending data to server. You can see that. Yeah, it's already sent. So from here, if we tap on the form, we have two options: go to data entry or delete. Suppose go to data entry, as we have not completed it yet. So now we are going to complete it, or we can edit it also. So click on complete. So this form has been submitted. Now as it will come again offline because we have make some changes on that. So don't worry, it will automatically send to the server, or we can click here also. So now I'm going to show you another feature of Android application, that is skip logics. For that, suppose we have patient morbidity and mortality. So on this program, we have make program rules on a web application, web portal. So we can apply expressions there, program rules there, and it will work here also. Now we are going to see that also. Here, as the screen is small, so the whole form is divided into two different parts. If we open it on the web portal, then it will comes like patient details, and below that admission details. But here you can see on the top, we have two options: patient details and admission details. So this one is the patient details. Again, by default, the date is today's date. So suppose it's 1st of the December. And again, we have to enter coordinates. Gender. Now here, skip logics will work. Now here, suppose gender is male. Then no need to show this field, the below field, pregnant, which has three options: yes, no, or none. So we click on the male. You can see that it got hidden. So, and also one more, admission details also got hidden. So these are the, you can see that skip logics are also working on it. So if we click on female again, then it will came back again. So pregnant, so we can fill it here. Age, height in centimeters, weight in kg, so 45. Now you can see that BMI is body mass index. It's a formula basically, so it will calculate automatically. No need to enter that. So now we can go to admission details, or we can, if we check for validation, it will show like we have to enter admission details also. Suppose I'm going to click on validate. Yes, we can see that please complete the following compulsory fields: admission date, discharge date, mode of discharge, and diagnosis. So okay, we can go to admission details again. Here we have to enter the date of, suppose I am filling it randomly just to show the functionality. So date of discharge, suppose 9th of December. Mode of discharge, suppose discharge, diagnose, cholera. Now if we check for validation, then it will show the successful message. Yes, it is showing as validation successful. So we click on OK. Now we can complete it also. So once we go back here, it will comes up. So you can see that we have entered age in 45 years, discharged. So we click on synchronize, sending data to server. So suppose we have filled 5 or 6 forms or and many forms, then it will comes below each other. Like here, you can scroll down. And same in case of org units and programs. If a user has assigned many org units, or suppose 20 to 25 org units, or then it will all will fetch here, and we can choose anyone and corresponding programs. So this is the basic functionality of event capture application. That is, we can make validations, we can use skip logics, and the last thing is we can set here the frequency also for synchronization. As you can see that earlier by default it was 1 hour. So if we filled a new form, then it will take, like, after 1 hour it will automatically synchronized with the server. Or we can do it manually also, or we can change the frequency here also. So once we are synchronizing, then it will load metadata also, and it will, here we can see that all the data is loaded from the database. So again, if we go back, then you can see that these are the 2 forms we have filled. So if we shift the organization unit, then you can see that no form is here, as we have filled for BO. And one more thing, if a user, like, suppose sometimes what happened, a call came in between or anything like that. Suppose I close it randomly like this. Then what we have to do, we have to click the icon again. So no need to log in again and again. It will take the previous credentials, and so once we have log out, then we have to enter the fields again. So here I have clicked on logout. So now we have to enter the fields. So this is the basic functionality of Android application made for DHIS. Thank you.